Hey guys, Chef Hawks here again. So today I'm at home. I'm actually going to be making something that we use in our kitchen and especially in baking almost every single day. So it's vanilla extract. So I have some vanilla beans, some vanilla pods right here that we're going to be using. Now why on earth would we make it ourselves when I can just go over to the store and pick some up really easily? Well, the fact is it's expensive. Vanilla beans themselves are very expensive. They're second only to saffron in the world for the most expensive spice. Why is that? Well, these actually have to be hand pollinated, which obviously when you're going flower by flower, it's going to be extremely expensive in manpower and in man labor hours to actually get that done and achieved. So that makes vanilla beans very expensive to use in the first place. We use these vanilla beans to create our vanilla extract. We have a couple of different bases that we can use. We can use a propylene glycol if we don't want to have that alcohol, that strict alcohol base to it, or we can use an alcohol base. I prefer to use the alcohol base. I find that it gives a more pure kind of a flavor. And the fact is, even if you have an issue with alcohol in your food, when you place this in, it's such a small amount that you're actually placing into, say, a batch of cookies or cakes, and then we're baking them. So the alcohol is evaporating off. Alcohol evaporates off at a much lower temperature than water, so it's going to evaporate off just so where you're going to really not have alcohol left in the food that you're producing afterwards. But anyway, so I'm going to show you how we do this with an alcohol base. It's really very simple. The biggest thing that we need is time. Vanilla beans come from tropical climes, and so we can get them from places like Madagascar, we can get them from Mexico. These ones are actually from Papua New Guinea, but they require that year-round warmth so that the plant itself doesn't die. And then, like I mentioned, they have to be hand-pollinated, making it very, very labor-intensive. But I have these actually arrived in a dark package, so it protected them. You can actually feel they're nice and flexible, they're not dry. They've been vacuum packed, so they're well protected in here, and I've kept them in that dark packaging while I was waiting to actually make this video, just to make sure that we preserve the flavor and quality of what's in here. You may find on places like Amazon, where it's really easy to locate these types of products, there's a massive variance in quality that you'll see on there. Just be careful. You want to have these as fresh as possible once they've been packaged and maintained really well, so that you're going to get the best results at the end. Now I have a mason jar. This mason jar is actually right about 1 liter in size, and so we'll be actually filling it up to about this kind of level, almost all the way up to the top. Now I could just literally take my vanilla beans and just drop them right in, but I'm actually going to cut these in half. Why is that, you may ask? That's because I want to make sure that these stay all the way down inside the alcohol during their time when we're maturing our vanilla extract. I'm going to start off by scoring all the way down the inside of these, and what you can actually see on the inside are all the beans. Millions of these tiny little seeds. Once I've scored down, I'm going to just cut this in half, drop it right in. And so I have 5 total seed pods here. All the way down, cut them in half, drop them right in. Now the moment of truth. I'm going to go ahead and add in our vodka. Now it's really simple to finish this project out. I have some wax paper here. So I have one of these canning lids that actually has the metal rim around here, and then this nice sealing lid there. and I'm going to place this on top and screw that nice and tight. Not only will this make sure I get a really good seal on here, but also it's going to make sure that this vodka and the extract that's going to be created here is not going to come in contact with metal at all. Because what I need to do each day now, for the next several weeks, I'm going to literally just give it a little shake around every day, place it right back down. I'm going to place this into my dry storage, and that's going to sit like this for several months now, but I'm going to have to regularly come in there and give this a little turn, it doesn't need to be anything too vigorous, but just give it a turn, just so we're continuing to mix this up. Always make sure you write the date on the top, so that way you know exactly when you started this. But so now we have a product which is costing us a little under $1 per ounce, whereas normally if I were to purchase this from the store, it's going to cost me well over $2 an ounce. So I get a great bargain into the mix, but also I know there's no artificial preservatives, there's no strange chemicals or anything else that I don't want to have in my extract. It's a perfectly natural product.